Jai Hind friends, I welcome to you my channel, and today we will talk about the positive work environment. A positive work environment has become a genuine mantra for the 21st century business world, but not too many organizations know how to establish and install in their system. Although senior managers and CEOs often talk about the creating a comfortable work environment, studies shows that only 15% of employees worldwide are engaged in their jobs. In such circumstances, employees and co-workers should learn more about the positive work environment and understand how it affects business results. It is one of the major success factors for all type of companies. So keep watching my videos to discover the effect of positive professional ambience. Is your workplace a positive one? Here I'm discussing and I'm showing my concern with those professionals who really wants to create a positive work environment at their workplace. Here are some ways to make sure your employees love coming to work every day. One is comes to managing your employee. One of the most important thing you can do for them involves setting the right tone at work. We have all heard about the horror stories about terrible jobs or bad managers. And the one thing each of these stories has in common was the negative work environment. An employee's motivation to work is heavily influenced by his or her environment. You want your employees or your subordinate to respect you, not fear you. Creating a positive work environment will yield far better results for your employees and your company. It will build your personality too. One is clear communication. Good communication between a boss or a superior and his or her employees or subordinates is essential for positive working relationships. Your employee or subordinate need to understand what you want them to accomplish. But you also need to have an idea for what they expect from you. There should be an equal amount of communication from you and your subordinates or your employees. The key to good communication at work is to be clear and direct. If there are some issues, don't avoid them and pretend they don't exist. Address them head on and make it clear why it is an issue. Especially if you are carrying bad news, it's much better to be direct with your words. Next is listen to everyone's idea. Each one of your employees is with your company for a reason. Encourage your subordinates to voice ideas. Even if the idea is funny, may not work, but still important that everyone has his or her says. This will show that each member of your team is valuable and his or her input is just as important as a fellow co-workers. Encourage your employee to share your ideas. Set up specific time during the day to open your office door and allow employees to bounce ideas off you. Encourage your team members, especially the more quiet employees, by asking for input directly. That will help simmer the fact that everyone's input is important. In a company, I will not quote the name of that company, but that employees are encouraged to share design tips in their weekly meetings. That lets them learn from each other and also help them to be on the lookout for more ideas to share with the team. Third is recognize hard work. It is good idea to rewarding an employee who does a good job. Recognizing the individuals who work hard will encourage them to keep up the great work. It also instills the notion that hard work is acknowledged and appreciated and encourages other employees to strive for the same recognition. Staff meetings are a great time to acknowledge your employee. Do you take 2 minutes out of your meeting to bring attention to your employee's accomplishments? Other rewards that are cost efficient can involve letting your hard work employee either leave work early or come in late, or present them with a prize such as gift cards, pen, pencils, etc. One internet marketing company, Web Page Facts, has an ongoing learning program that rewards employees for spending time outside of work, reading industry related books, learning codes, or attending seminars, etc. Some creative incentives they offer include ticket to play, laser tag, Netflix subscriptions, and if you work hard at for several years, you could even earn a safari to Africa. Next is show your trust. Those parents that hover over their children constantly and never give them time to breathe. You don't want to be the workplace equivalent of that. Your instinct may be to micromanage and make sure everything is running exactly as you want it. But that will only create a negative working environment for everyone else in the office. I once had a boss who read every email that everyone sent in the entire company. I would send a coworker a private email asking about the details of the project, and my boss would respond with input. Everyone felt like we were being watched and morale suffered. Step back and let your employees do their job. You have to trust that they will do a good job. After all, you hired them for a reason. While you should be periodically checking in with your employees, you don't want to be overbearing about it. Next, have some fun. It's most important. Your employees are spending 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours of their day in the office. Maintaining a professional environment is important, but that does not mean it has to be dull. A happier employee will perform much better than a miserable one. There are many ways you can be both fun and professional. Allow your employees to decorate their workplace specs to show off their personalities. Even have some constants for the best decorated decks. Encourage employees to take break during the day and they will be more happier and more productive. A staff retreat can do wonders for morale, provided you have a fun and productive retreat for them. Lead the way. As the one in change, you are the one who set the tone for your subordinates or employees. If you are grumpy and negative, your employee will react accordingly. If you stay positive, your work environment will reflect that. A smile is contagious and a frown even more so. Be comfortable and encouraging your employees, listening to them, and keep up the constant communication. Once you create the positive work environment, maintaining it become a lot easier. What you have done to make your workplace a more positive environment? What are the some things you have experienced that made a work environment either positive or negative? Tell us here in comment section of the video. I'll welcome to your comments, your feedbacks, and your feedbacks and comments give me a more support to make my videos more productive, and I can give you the best platform for my new colleagues and newcomers who are just joining in our industry. I'll continue my this topic in next video. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.